What up, homies? You already know who it is. Yes, it's the homie Uknowcell, and I'm back with another vid. This is the official YouTube channel for the Uknowcell.com website. Make sure you like, comment, share these videos. We definitely want you to push the button, subscribe to the channel, click that bell, man. Turn on those notifications, as we'll be dropping videos pretty much daily. Like I said, I'm back with another vid, and this was a video review / reaction to the newest album that just dropped from T Grizzley. Well, his debut album. The first project was considered a mixtape, which was My Moment. And now this is his debut album, and he's activated, man. Look, it's an 18-song album. It's like an hour and 1 minute long. So I actually took the time to listen to the whole album myself, but I will drop the album link in the description below so that you can check it out for yourself if you haven't yet. I don't know what you're doing, but let's get straight into it, man. Song number 1 is entitled Activated, just like the album. And I noticed that this particular song, he used it in one of the freestyles prior to the release of the album on the radio show. I think it was with Bebe. So if you want to check that out, you can check that footage out. I'll leave the link in the description below. I don't know how you feel about it. I really don't care, man. At the end of the day, it's a song, and he did it a cappella on the radio. But that's neither here nor there. People have been doing that for a long time. Let's keep going. Let's get straight to it. Two Vaults is the next song on the album, and that's a song that came out as a single. And let me just address this really quick. I'm not really a fan of when, you know, people drop singles, especially like nowadays, because the streaming is so heavy. They drop a lot of singles before they drop an album, and I hear the singles so much that, you know, by the time they hit the album, I really just would have wished that they left them off. But I understand the science behind it. I understand the business with the streaming nowadays, that if you don't know, if you drop a single but it's on your album, even prior to, I believe all those streams count for that single, plus those streams will count for the album. So you're doubling up your money, man. I can't hate on it, man. So at the end of the day, Two Vaults, we already heard that. It came out prior to the album release. That's featuring Lil Yachty, which is a dope record, definitely. Next song, number 3, Jet Ski, Grizzley. The homie Lil Pump helped T Grizzley out on this one, and it's a dope record, man. I'm really loving, you know, Lil Pump. Everybody's having they're whatever with Lil Pump, considering what J. Cole said about him, and you know, the back and forth there. But at the end of the day, Lil Pump, he's new to the game. He's doing what he feels, you know, in his heart is the right thing. And as far as music goes, I mean, I vibe to a lot of his music. The new record, let's get it is hard, but this one, you know, it's an extension of that. But T Grizzley definitely brought him into his world. It's a hell of a beat, I believe, on that one. So, you know, salute to Hell of a doing this thing all over this project. He got like 4 songs on here. And number 4, Set the Record Straight. T Grizzley surprises, man. He dropped a song with Chris Brown prior to the release, which we'll get into a little bit later in the album. But this song actually features Chris Brown too. He doubled up on the Chris Brown features, man. So salute to Chris Brown. He was really one of the hugest, you know, supporters in the beginning when first dropped. Him and Trey Songz, you know, they brought T Grizzley out, you know, in Detroit. Had the concert going crazy. That was a big show at the Joe at that time, and you know, he stayed consistent, kept it solid, and he's obviously still working. So salute to him with just working with somebody, you know, from Detroit, and being as consistent and heavy in somebody's career as he's been. The record is definitely dope. Check that out. Next song is Connect. This is T Grizzley saying he's never going broke, man. Even if the rap don't work out, he got a backup plan. And we'll just leave it at that. Let's move to Don't Even Trip, which is a song that came out prior to the album's release. Features Moneybagg Yo. I won't even get into that. We already know what that is. I'm pretty sure you've heard it already. As well as the next track, Fuck It Off. That's the first track that came out prior to the album's release with Chris Brown, and we already know what that's doing. Next song is Colors. Colors already came out way before the album came out. Song's so dope, he had to put it on there. So at the end of the day, we can keep moving forward. We know about those 3 songs because they already been out. I'm sure we've all heard them. Next song is one of my favorite. It's called Bag, and it's T Grizzley. He's singing on the record. I don't know what it is, you know, about T Grizzley, you know, singing on records. Those are some of my favorite records from T Grizzley. Even back to like My Moment, he had a lot of singing records on there. I'm not sure. I think it's just, you know, you can feel the passion, you can hear the pain, He's not like a singer, but you know, he knows how to work the auto-tune very well. Bag is probably like one of my favorite records on here. And actually, as we go through the album, I think that second, because the album is 18 songs long, that second half, this back half of the album is so fire to me, man. I don't know, I listened to it about 2 times, and it genuinely progresses and gets better and better as you listen further and further through the album. The next song is Time. It's going to be a definite street classic, man. It features Young Jeezy, pretty much like, yo, it's your time, T. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. I'm passing the torch. You know, I'm gonna do what I do, but I'm elder statesman in this thing, and I really think that, you know, their struggles are the same. And this is, you know, coming out of Jeezy's mouth. He feels like their struggles are the same. They rap about the same stuff. They motivate the streets, and it's his time. So shout out to Jeezy for you know, giving that nod of recognition to T Grizzley, which Jeezy has always supported Detroit. You know, he has ties to Detroit, you know, through other things, and we're not really going to get into all that. So we're just going to skip to the next song, which is Too Lit. Yo, man, I think this is another hell of a produced beat as well, and this is going to be a slow burner, man. I think T Grizzley has so many hot tracks coming off this project right now that people are going to kind of sleep on this one just for a minute, until probably they gotta let 2 Volts kind of die down a little bit, or it might surpass 2 Volts, you never know. But this Too Lit, man, is definitely a club banger, another favorite on here, on the Activated project. So check that one out, man. Definitely check that one out, and you're gonna be hearing it everywhere. I guarantee it. The next song we're gonna go with is Light. Another time ×2. He doubled up on the features from Lil Yachty. This song features Lil Yachty as well. He's just saying, yo, bro, I brought the Bentley to the hood. That's light, bro. That's light. You know what I mean? Just wait. That's light. I'm gonna do much more. Just hold on. So check out Light. The next one is Low, and I really feel like, you know, T Grizzley is one of those people who blew up off the Detroit sound. He's from Detroit, and he hasn't shied away from that, and he always shows Detroit love. And I think on this song, this was him kind of paying homage to Doughboys, because Low is kind of like his rendition of Low Key Bitch. Doughboys, definitely, his rendition is very, you know, way smoother, you know what I mean? Not as brash, as raw as theirs, but Low, definitely a dope record. Let's get into the next single on the, not single, but the next song on the album, and that's Robin. And it's another song where he's singing, and you feel, you know, the pain. You hear a lot of pain in this record. He's talking about real stuff. You know what I mean? When I had to do what I had to do to get to where I needed to go, you wasn't there. So now don't expect me, you know, to just give you things just because I have them at this point. If you wasn't there when I was struggling, if you're not trying to help me progress now, just stay where you at. And I definitely, you know, feel him on that song. So let's go into Blood Us 2 Interlude, featuring Lil Durk. This is just a sample, man. He let you know pretty much that Blood Us 2 is on the way, dog. Don't trip, because we're getting activated right now. I'm definitely gonna get back to Gang. Me and Lil Durk is definitely coming back with a part 2 to this mixtape series. So just hold on. Next song, Key to the Streets. Pretty much just saying, you know, he run the streets, you know what I mean? In Detroit, he's made a name for himself to where he comes, you know, he talks to the kids at the school, he hangs with the people he still got his ear and one foot in the streets, and understand that, you know, it's still more work to be done as far as spreading that Detroit culture, that Detroit sound, and he's up for the challenge. He got the key to the streets, got the key to the D. Next song, I Remember, featuring YFN Lucci. I think that this was a perfect collaboration, because YFN Lucci is not necessarily a singer, but he's very melodic with his tone, and T Grizzley is doing that same kind of thing on a few records. Dope song, bro. I can't explain it no other way except just like, this is that struggle music. This is that motivation, you know, for people who's going through something. Next song is the outro, On My Own. And I think that pretty much speaks for itself, man. At the end of the day, 18-track album, an hour and 1 minute long, and it's a very, 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 very solid first project, man. First album. Salute to T Grizzley doing this thing. Make sure you go check it out. Like I said, I will put the link in the description below. This is the homie Uknowcell. Make sure you like, comment, share the videos. Let us know what you thought about the T Grizzley Activated album. Make sure you click that bell, turn on those notifications, and also subscribe to the channel. It's the homie Uknowcell, and I'm out.